Tim.
From the perspective of the hall management, and like you said, what you allow to continue will continue. What will you do when you get in to promote transparency, communication? I'd say mostly transparency and communication. I organized in about 10 years ago, and back then the hall was much better than they are now at communicating events, communicating directions we're going, just in general communication. And now I don't see any transparency. It's like they're hiding things, I feel, which from a management perspective doesn't bode well for trust. So I see
I can see where
a separation.
I can see where
address that.
Members could come to that conclusion recently. I'll give you, I personally, like, man, what the fuck? I love the fact that we have a nice, shiny newsletter, and we get to learn about, you know, Ricky, John, and JoJo, and what they do for a living. You know, they're all wiremen, they're apprentices. But your whole newsletter, right? News of the local shouldn't be 42 pages on Barry and what he likes to do after work. I love Barry, right? I love him. But I don't need to see and read 3 paragraphs on 42 different guys every fucking month on what they're doing in their personal lives. I need to know the news of the local, and put pages 3 and 4 and give me some interest stories. Yeah, it's good. We should have that stuff, and I do love it. But what it's missing is the information part. How come I don't know about work hours? How come I don't know about upcoming projects? How come I gotta wait for whatever Channel 11 news group to tell me that they're not building anymore downtown? How come I gotta wait for, you know, a Facebook post here and there from a young brother that's engaged telling us what's going on? Why doesn't that come from the hall? Why doesn't the hall take point on these issues? So transparency to me just means you gotta get the information out. Hold the seminars. You know, I love the fact that we still have a treasurer that goes out and gives a report. I can't stand now that I'm, you know, 49, that the letters are about that big and I can't read jack. You know? Hey man, we got a big fancy hall. Split that screen in 2, you know what I'm saying? Give me a page 1, page 2. Give me some numbers I can read. I like Romero's report for market recovery, because I can read that one, because there's like 4 items on it. You know what I mean? That takes up the whole screen. I can read it. But part of that transparent issue where people think the hall is holding back is that those general membership meetings, you know, I get that some people don't like sitting through many meeting minutes. They don't like hearing them read and this and that. That's a part of information. That's a part of that transparency. Having them scroll on a TV, on a 40-inch TV in the back, don't mean jack. Because I swear, I'm probably one of 2 people that read those things. And that's it. I'll be the one guy scrolling through, you know? So if you're gonna do that, that's good. That should add in the transparency. Have those meetings read, you know? Have those minutes on the projectors. Talk about it. Discuss health and welfare other than just mean to allocate $1, right? Have consultants show up. You gotta be transparent. It's just all about information. The more information you give the membership, the better informed they can make that decision. Whether it's to take a form of name call or to sit on the books. They gotta hear both sides of it. You know? I'll tell a guy, anyone wants to ask me, I'll give you both sides of the argument that you may consider. I'm not gonna force you one way or the other, but I'm gonna give you everything you need to make the best decision for yourself, family, and for the local. I think that's where the transparency part comes in. You just gotta be able to tell them both sides of the story. Unfortunately, I think right now we get a painted version of what they believe is the story. You know, and that's not what I'm about.
You need to get it open.
You just talk to people, man. You know,
Agreed.
you need to talk. Very